Whether it's the thrill of victory or the agony of defeat, we'll cover it all here on Broad Street. I'm your boy, Mr. Miz Cool Kakai, you represent the birds. Welcome to Broad Street Postgame News or Broad Street News Postgame. Let's get to today's big story, the only story that matters. The Philadelphia Eagles beat the New England Patriots 25-20. We'll get to the numbers in a moment. Listen, y'all. That game, let's start it off like this. Let's start it off right there. Yeah, I'll take it. Listen, like I said, I'd much rather be 1-0 than be blown out by the Dallas Cowboys and go 0-1 like the New York Giants. I would much rather be 1-0 and take an ugly win with the offense not playing well than get blown out by the Dallas Cowboys like the New York Giants. I would much rather that. I would much rather that. I'm serious. I'm serious. That was exactly Happy Victory Monday. Exactly. So let's talk about it. I know I made a video earlier. I know everybody and their mama want to know my thoughts on Jalen freaking Hurts. He had a bad game, Q-Cat Connor. What's your thoughts on Jalen freaking Hurts, Q-Cat Connor? Well, let's go to the numbers. Let's go to the numbers. Let me zoom in and let's go directly to the numbers. They're not great by any stretch of the means. They're not great, but it is. But yeah, that's close enough. But it is what it is, okay? The numbers are 22 of 33 for 170 yards. For 170 yards, if y'all can see it. For 170 yards. 5.2 average, 1 touchdown, no picks. Make sure y'all can see it. Cool. He was sacked 3 times. And a rating of 89.2. We'll get to everybody in a minute. Now, was this his best performance? No, it was not. It was not his best performance. But did y'all see that pass to Devontae Smith in the end zone? Did y'all see that pass to Devontae Smith in the end zone for a touchdown? And Smith was rocking the baby. It's stuff like that that make me want to go Jalen freaking Hurts. Now, again, this was not his best performance. I love the fact that he's taking accountability, and I love the fact that he's going to overcome this. He's going to overcome this. Okay? Jalen freaking Hurts. If I know my boy like I do, hold on for a moment. All right. If I know my boy like I know he do, exactly. I love that pass to Devontae Smith. That was my favorite one. That was my favorite one of the whole game. If I gotta do some positive for Jalen freaking Hurts, that was the best one. That was the best one. Okay, that was the best one. I will give Jalen freaking Hurts that. Now, he threw some passes, and we'll go to the numbers for them, to A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. He did. Hold on a minute. He did. Here. Okay? Now, but that don't excuse the fact. That's no excuse of these numbers. You got Cowboy fans No, not Giant, please. They got blown out. You got Cowboy fans and 49er fans looking at numbers like this and laughing at my boy. They're laughing at my boy, y'all. They're laughing at my boy because of these numbers. And we'll talk about Brian Johnson in a bit, right? But I want Brian Johnson to be in the lab. Be in the lab. Work with Jalen Hurts. Week 1 is like preseason. Let's be real, right? Again, this ain't no excuse as to the performance, but week 1 is like preseason. But you still look sloppy. You still looked sloppy. With the 49ers blowing out the Pittsburgh Steelers. With the Dallas Cowboys blowing out the New York Giants. You should be doing the exact same thing to a team that, come on now, they have a couple cupcakes at wide receivers. Josh Jacobs didn't even, exactly. A lot of teams did look bad. I will concede to that. Now, knowing my quarterback, Jalen freaking Hurts, he will be better. You got 3 days. Well, really 2, because Thursday. You got 2 days. 2 days to clean this up. Now, unfortunately, before we continue on with this, we do got, unfortunately, some breaking news. This ain't going to help, right? James Bradbury's in concussion protocol. He will not play on Thursday. And as you all know, the news, Nakobe Dean is expected to miss multiple weeks with a foot injury. He won't be playing Thursday or any game for that matter. But look, I'm excited for the win. I'm excited for my quarterback, Jalen freaking Hurts, to be 1-0. But what I'm trying to say, what me and Mitch is going to say in a few hours on Cool Cat Mitch, and what me, Moan, Trey, King DV, and Smitty are all going to say on Birds of Broad Street tonight, if Bill Belichick can do that to your offense and your defense, what do you think the Minnesota Vikings going to do? What do you think the Buccaneers going to do? Yeah, you're right. I will concede to that. Ugly wins. A win's a win. You guys are right. A win's a win. A win's a win. I will concede. Yeah, you're right. A win's a win. It don't gotta be pretty, but a win's a win. You just gotta be better. Like I know you will. That's all. You just gotta be better. A win's a win. A win's a win. Hey, I'm with you guys, okay? I may be disappointed at the performance of this team, but don't get it twisted. Listen, I may be disappointed with the team's performance, but a win's a win. Exactly. Just got to play better. Exactly. That's all I'm saying. You just got to play better. But if y'all think for 1 second that I'm upset over a win, please. A win is a win no matter when you get it, baby. A win is a win. Is the Detroit Lions upset about a win? Is the Browns upset about a win? Please, I'm happy that we won. I just want this team to play better. Because last year, please, you scored 4 touchdowns running the ball. And Devontae Smith barely did anything. Yeah, exactly. And again, let me say this before we go to the running back numbers. Okay? Let me say this before we go to the running back numbers. Okay? Let me say this. I would much rather have an ugly win than get blown out like the New York Giants did. What up, King DV? We'll talk about all this on the Birds of Broad Street, y'all. And King DV will say this too. King DV will say this as well, along with Moan and the crew. I'd much rather have an ugly win than get blown out like the New York Giants and go 0-1. Right, King? I'd much rather have an ugly win than be the New York Giants got blown out and lose. Y'all better think about that. Yeah, I'm upset about the performance, but a win's a win no matter when you get it. I'd much rather have an ugly win. An ugly win. Right? Where Jalen freaking Hurts didn't play well, where the offense didn't have no rhythm, where we let Mac Jones go up and down the road. I'd much rather have that than be the New York Giants, get blown the bleep out in your own stadium on Sunday Night Football where the whole world is watching and lose. And that's facts. You ain't going to see me. I did green light victory. I was dancing. Please. Because a win is a win, y'all. Am I upset about the performance? Absolutely. Am I upset about the win? Hell no. A win's a win. I'll take it in front of the goal. In front of the goal? Come on now. When's the last time we beat? Exactly. Think about this before we talk about the running back numbers. When's the last time we won in we talked about it, Rock the Artist. When's the last time we beat the Patriots in Gillette Stadium? When's the last time we beat the Patriots in Gillette Stadium? Y'all better think about that. When's the last time we beat the Patriots at Gillette Stadium? A win is a win. Exactly. And you're right, Liz. You're absolutely right. Because last year, I'm going to give y'all some positive. I know it's hard to do in this kind of game. I know, King. Not yet. We're getting there, bro. We're going to get there. I know it's hard to be positive in this kind of a sloppy win. But with two new coordinators and a sloppy performance, we won. Trust me, we're not going to talk about that on Birds of Broad Street because we got a lot to get on our chest. We got a lot to get on our chest. So if y'all want to hear what the five of us got to say, and by the way, salute to Philly Notion. He's with his family. He's spending time with his family, and he's spending a whole lot of time with his grandmother. He texted me this morning. Life's too short, man. So prayers to the Notion family. He's trying to spend as much time as he can with his grandmother. So for Notion and for all of us, man, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, and comment to the Birds of Broad Street channel and all of our channels, man. It was a sloppy win, but a win is a win, y'all. A win is a win. We're going to have Skull Purple Podcast on the Birds of Broad Street. Normally, we leave early because Moan's a busy worker. Salute to Sess, but like King DV told me this on the Birds of Broad Street group chat. On the Birds of Broad Street group chat, it might be more than an hour. What my crew is going to say tonight, it might be longer than an hour. Exactly. That's all I'm saying, Rock the Artist. I will take that win. I thank you, Jalen. I thank you, AJ. I thank you, Sirianni. But you got to be better. The Minnesota Vikings are not a good team. Let's be real. Let's be real. They are not a good team, but they ain't going to. It's like I said about the Patriots. They ain't going to lay down. You think they're just going to lay down and say, here's a win. Here's the win. We feel sorry for you and your offense and your defense not playing well. Here's a win. Justin Jefferson licking his chops. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Justin Jefferson watching that game plan that Mike Jones pulled, and he licking it. You licking his chops, y'all. Especially after what we did last year. He looking at. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got to be better. Let me just check to see if the Eagles revealed their injury report because the Minnesota Vikings did. We'll get to that in a minute. No, they didn't. All right. Exactly. Bucks beat the Vikings. Exactly. So the big simple. So let's go ahead while we wait for the injury report for the Eagles. I got the Minnesota Vikings one. We'll talk about that in other news. Kenneth Gainwell was 14 carries for 54 yards, 3.9 average. Jalen freaking Hurts, 9 carries for 37 yards, 4.1 average. Boston Scott, 1 carry for 3 yards, 3 average. DeAndre Swift, this one shocked me. DeAndre Swift, this one shocked me. After what he did to us last year, 1 carry for 3 yards. 3 average. That's not what I want to see. And I get it, Rashad Penny was a healthy scratch. But come on now. A healthy scratch? That's a no-no. I get it, he's a healthy scratch, but I don't care. He needs to play. But again, it is what it is. So, let's go on to the wide receivers. Now, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. Yeah, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith had a good game. Not a great one, not a bad one. They had a good game for what they did. A.J. Brown was 7 receiving for 79 yards, 11.3 average. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It was so-so. 11.3 average. The new father, Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith, my God. Congratulations to Smitty. He was 7 receiving for 47 yards, 6.7 average, 1 touchdown. Yeah, he did. Kenneth Gainwell was 4 receiving for 20 yards, 5.0 average. Quez Watkins was 2 receiving for 17 yards, 8.5 average. Boston Scott, 1 receiving for 7 yards, 7.0 average. DeAndre Swift, I'm not even going to talk about that. And Dallas Goedert. You got to get him the ball. You got to give Dallas Goedert the ball. Right. Now, look at the numbers for the defense side of the ball, y'all. Look at the numbers for the defense side of the ball. But the number I want to check is Jalen Carter. If y'all can see it, Jalen Carter had one had his very first sack. Jalen Carter had his very first sack. If y'all can see it. My boy. Yeah, he was wearing, I know. Jalen Carter. My boy Jalen Carter had a sack, y'all. Man. Him and Jalen Carter had a sack. Who else had a sack in this game? Josh Sweat had a half a sack. Jordan Davis had a half a sack. But Jalen Carter, man. Jalen Carter. Suvich, congratulations. You beat the New York stinking Giants. Congratulations. Do you want the cookie? And salute the big play Slay. Salute the big play Slay with a pick six. Salute the big play Slay. Salute to him, y'all. Listen. This team will get better. They got no choice, like I said. They will get better. Now, let's go to Mac Jones numbers real quick. Because, unfortunately, as much as the defense did, Mac Jones, man. Let's get to Mac Jones numbers. Mac Jones. And I know Nick Sirianni is going ham on Sean Desai for this. Mac Jones. Yeah, I know, Big Simple. Mac Jones was 35 of 54 for 316 yards, 5.1 average. Hold on. We beat them 40-0 though. Y'all lost to the Suvich. We beat the Patriots. We didn't lose to them. We beat the Patriots. Before we go to the Mac Jones numbers, hold on. Hey, we may have lost, but to all the Cowboy fans out there that's laughing, look at this up right here on top. I believe this says. There you go. I believe it says 25-20. Philadelphia Eagles 1-0, despite Mac Jones having himself a good game. Despite Mac Jones having 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, sacked twice, and a rating of 91.3. Despite all that, Philadelphia Eagles 1-0. 1-0. Okay? It wasn't pretty, but we got the job done. Giants was not that good. They was exactly. Yet Subins is happy about a 40-burger win. Congratulations. You want a cookie? So, listen. Yes, we survived. Worry about the Jets. We survived the New England Patriots. We survived. Yeah, we did. I ain't mad enough to say it. I ain't mad to say it. We survived. But guess what? We're still the Philadelphia Eagles, and we will. We this Thursday against the Minnesota Vikings. We'll be ready. And with that being said, let's go to in other news. The Minnesota Vikings, I gotta get it on here, has released their injury report. Take it as you will, because we said the same thing. Take it as you will, because we said the same thing about the New England Patriots, and yeah, so take it as you will. Let me see. Let's read some comments. Suvich, your biggest worry is winning a 40 burger. Y'all main focus should be getting out of that second round. Exactly. Let's see. Y'all thought the Patriots game wasn't pretty. Wait until we don't face you until week 9. Leave us alone. Worry about the dang we don't face y'all until week 9, Suvich. You're not the Minnesota Vikings. The 3 teams that's going to battle for this division: Washington, Eagles, Cowboys. Just like I suspected. Yeah, we was rusty. The Cowboys wasn't rusty. But look at that first guy's numbers, though. Look at that first guy's numbers, though. All right. Take this right here. Take this with a grain of salt. I say take it with a grain of salt because we said the same thing about the New England Patriots. And well, yeah. Let's see. Before I hold on. Can't nobody on Clown Boy stop AJ Devontae Swift. Got it, Penny. Yep. Jalen freaking Hurts, baby. Yep. And the Cowboys beat a terrible Daniel Jones. Exactly. Now, take this with a grain of salt. I say that because it is, we said the same thing about the dang Patriots, and look what happened. So take Garrett Bradley with a back injury who did not play. He probably won't play. He probably won't play. But take Christian and Darrisaw and Marcus Davenport with both who got ankle injuries with a grain of salt. Take it with a grain of salt. I say that because we said the exact same thing about the New England Patriots, and look what they did. So take it with a grain of salt. Okay. Suvich, I didn't want to play the clip. Don't make me play the clip. Don't make me play the clip. Y'all won. Don't make me play the clip. Don't make me play the clip. Seriously. Don't make me play the clip. Keep my quarterback's name out your mouth. Don't make me play the clip. Giants are overrated. Calm down. The fans playing bad. Yep. Jalen freaking Hurts and Daniel had some similar yesterday. No, they didn't. Cowboys beat the Jets. Exactly. Suvich give Wax got some time. All right. Now, take some of those injuries with a grain of salt that I just showed you, because those 2 guys that was limited, they're going to play. They're going to play. Because when it came down to the Patriots, no Josh Jacobs, no problem. Right? When it came to Josh Jacobs, no Josh, no problem. All right, so it is what it is. Trust me, we're going to talk a lot about the Minnesota Vikings this week. But what you did last year, you got to do again. Brian Johnson, your butt need to be in the film room. You ain't got no injuries on the offense side of the ball. None. You need to. There should be no excuse as to why you ain't dominant. Exactly. That's all we're saying. Come back, blowing out the dang gone Jet, then come talk to us. Yeah. You blow out the Jets, you can say whatever you want. Let's hear from you guys before we wrap up. What y'all got in the chat? What y'all got in the chat? You can say whatever you want, Sewage. How about you blow out the Jets? And then we'll talk. Hey, all right. One time for the one time, even though they win. Because I know, once they lose to the Jets, this is going to be the reaction.
Well, we took another L. Hey, shout out to the Eagles, man.
We beat ourselves, man. We beat ourselves. You see, it was some stuff that I saw that I really hated, man. The sense of urgency when we was behind was bad.
I look at it like when you're shortcoming of a goal, right? You fight for something all year, and then you get to the end of it, and you drop it, you lose it, right? And I can't help but to think to it all and say, we just was not prepared. The prepared mind. What the hell, son of a bitch? You fat motherfucker! Wow. I'm about to see everything in there. You saw them run the hell off the field, didn't you? The fucking ref was in the way! Look at this!
I know that's going to happen. They're going to be crying in tears. They're not ready. And I can tell you right now, they're going to be like, we wasn't ready. We wasn't ready. You know what that's going to be? We wasn't ready. We wasn't ready. You know that Kevin Hart? He wasn't ready. Watch. Because Dak Prescott got to deal with Sauce Gardner. Dak Prescott got to deal with Sauce. He wasn't ready. Exactly. By the way, one time for Big Simple. Congratulations on the win. Congratulations on the win, Big Simple. One time, all right. I don't normally do this for Big Simple, but one time for the one time.
Those haters can't stand us. Left hand up.
You're only getting that once. All right, Big Simple, enjoy it. You're only getting that once. Now let's see you do it again. Who you got week one? Who you got week two? Who you got week two, Big Simple? You're only getting it once from me. Who you got week two? Now do it again. Because we got y'all week 4. Okay, Broncos. No excuses. I gave you your props. Get your hands on Russell Wilson. I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back. Yeah. Bronco country, let's ride. Imagine a corny name like that. Bronco country, let's ride. You better not, big simple, you better not lose to that team. Don't you lose to that team, Broncos country, let's ride. Don't you lose to that team, Broncos country, let's ride. Seriously, don't lose to that team, man. Seriously, Broncos country, that's right. Don't lose to that team. I know. But remember, any given Sunday, the teams that won can lose to the teams that lost. Just remember that. The teams that won can definitely lose to the teams that lost. It can happen. Don't sit there and tell me that it can't happen. Yeah. Leave no doubt, Big Simple. It better not. Leave no doubt. If Russell Wilson comes back from that, man, y'all be breaking TVs. Y'all got to get this win. Y'all got to get this win. So, let's see. Did the Eagles release their injury report yet? Because we're about to... No? I could have sworn they did. All right, no, they didn't. They'll probably release it later on today. But guys, we're going to wrap it up here. I will see y'all in a few minutes for Cool Cat Mix the podcast. 2-0. No, we haven't been there. Say, get it together. So I will see y'all in a few minutes for Cool Cat Mix the podcast. 6:20, and then Birds of Broad Street with me, Mo, King V, Smitty, One Trey Rock, Skull Purple Podcast on Birds of Broad Street. Skull in the mindset. 6:20. So whether it's the thrill of victory or the agony of defeat, we just covered all right here on Broad Street. I'm your boy, Ms. Kukak on YouTube, represent the Birds. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your day.